welcome to Chunky Chick Handmade. Oh, you can't even see it. My name is Brittany, and today's video is inspired by one of my favorite YouTubers. She's a little bit geeky, a little bit salty, if you can catch the hint. I'm not gonna completely rip her off, but she inspired me to want to do some craft kit reviews, just because, I don't know, just because, I guess. I'm not doing all of these in one video. I was just kind of doing a little setup of but for today's video, the one that started it all, this is not a llama plush Alex DIY kit. Let's just jump into this. So Alex DIY, not a llama plush. When I saw this, I think it was 8 something. I don't know. I like llamas and alpacas, and I saw this and I'm like, I have to try it. Let's see what the box says here. Not a stitch, cute plush. Okay, so just knot and stitch. So it says like several different languages. Pre-punched holes make it easy. English. It contains 2 pre-cut fleece pillow shapes, 100% polyester, 3 pre-cut fleece strips, 100% polyester, 10 pre-cut 100% polyester felt shapes, 9 pre-cut gold shapes, 100% cotton embroidery floss, 100% polyester metallic embroidery floss, 2 needles, 100% polyester stuffing, and easy. And you know, it'd be kind of fun to do live streams maybe. Okay, so I'm not gonna go and sit through and do piece by piece, like step by step, the instructions. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, okay, first you do da, and then da, and then blah, 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 blah. I just don't have the patience for that. Double-sided, which I like. I guess I'll go at the end. I have things I want to say, but I think I'm either gonna forget, knowing me, or I'll try to save them for the end. Those look like there's clouds coming out. I know, I'm assuming that means, yeah, stuffing. It kind of looks like it's got clouds coming out of it, but it's got nice pictures. It's got lots of colors, so I'm super duper excited. All right, so let's see, first of all, if it comes with all the pieces. Oh, what's going on? Oh, stuffing. Terrifying, but there. Oh, okay, so there's these clips that we're holding on the pieces. Ooh. Ooh. I wonder if that would be considered a saltiness intensifies moment. You can't see my facial expression. If you know, oh, it's connected. Oh, I can't get it out, and that's because it's connected right there in the middle. Can you see that? Have you ever seen any of her videos when she gets upset about something? She has a saltiness intensifies moment, and it's really epic. Or at least I think so. Okay. That one I can toss lightly on the floor because I have downstairs neighbors. Alright, so there's that part that was connecting it to the box. What? Okay. So there's that. I'm actually super duper excited. I've been waiting. Okay, so it's a cute little gold heart that for some reason gets placed towards the butt. Then the 2 earpieces. All right, I'm getting so far ahead of myself. I'm keeping this guy in its packaging though. Okay, so to start, it says over here, poke out holes before starting. So I'm gonna do that first, but this seems like a little daunting because it says start stitching felt shapes together. And then to start, measure 91 centimeters, about a yard of floss. Thread your needle and then knot. I'm guessing you knot the end. That'd be my guess. And then it says start right there. So I am going to go ahead and off camera punch out the holes. Like most of them are punched out anyway, but I'll punch out the holes, get my needle threaded, and then apparently we start here on this side. So, okay, I'll be back. Okay, so, holy cow. I got the needle, which is surprisingly not as sharp as I thought it was, because, you know, sewing needle, I thought, oh, it's gonna be my girly sewing needle, but then I remembered it's for 6-year-olds, so I could poke myself. I mean, yeah, it's gonna kind of hurt, but still. Alright, so, first of all, one of my complaints. You go and cut the thread, that's what it looks like. Okay, not that bad. It was actually not as bad as that, but still, at the end, I was like struggling to try to get it in the hole, which is every person who sews, or most people that I've ever heard of or known, when they sew and try to get the thread into the eye, they struggle so hard. So my struggle to try to get that through that hole, like they both have the same size hole. This is kind of thick, makes it difficult to thread the needle. Ooh, I like the auto adjustment on my phone. Oh, okay, so yeah, when you go and cut it off, it kind of looks like that, and then you struggle to get it in the hole. So the thread is so thick, it's like hard to guide the thread. See? Now I get why she does it. Saltiness intensifies. Like, holy cow. Sorry, I'm okay, so I went ahead and cut out the little holes, like punched out the rest of the little holes. Most of them were already taken care of, thankfully. Now I'm gonna go step by step. I'm gonna go ahead off camera and do some of this. Oh, I've got heartburn. Yeah, I'm gonna go through, try to figure out how to do all this, and I'll check in with you periodically. So, see you in the next one. So that's my first eyelid and eyelash, and I will come back after doing some things. So, okay. I understand. The star means on each diagram where... Ooh, you can't see that. The star on each diagram shows you where to start. The arrows show you which direction to go. And it's showing an arrow to go that way. And then it's showing an arrow to go that way. That doesn't make much sense because I didn't do that. But then it shows an example of the sewing. And then it shows you how to do a knot, which is kind of weird. And then you cut it off. But I just started here and I went all the way around, and it doesn't really matter, honestly, in that sense, just for that one. And then you can tell, so where it says F to E, that's just taking, you know, want to get the pieces up, taking this and you stick it on top, and you have to align the holes, if you can do that. It's kind of difficult. It's difficult to see off camera, so I can only imagine how difficult it would be to see on camera. See, yeah, you can kind of see through it. So yeah, that just means you're aligning it. Then see the gold right there obviously means you use the gold thread, and then you put the next piece on, and then the next piece you use pink thread. So that would make sense why there would be 2 needles. Okay, I haven't even touched, it's just embroidery floss, literally just regular embroidery floss. I've used this stuff before, I like it. So anyways, I I will come back when I'm done putting more pieces together, okay? All right, see you then. All right, first 2 pieces done. Ta-da! Okay, so next are the ears, little gold pieces there. Looks like you use the gold on the eyelids and lashes, the ears, the feet, anywhere where there's gold, essentially. And then the heart. What? Oh, so doing these attaching pieces, attaching from the gold, it's not even felt, it's probably like faux leather or something. Attaching that to the felt is literally all step 1. Holy cow. Okay, so I figured out what these are. It's the tail. I'm like, oh yeah, that would make sense, right? Okay, so let me continue on. The ears, the mouth, and the feet. And then after that, oh, so you do just stitch the heart right on. What I don't get, okay, it shows here that the heart, I mean, that kind of makes sense. It's still towards the rear end, but still, okay, I don't know. All right, I'll be back. I'll go ahead and stitch on the rest of the pieces. Okay, I am back. And so what I have done so far is I have sewn together the little gold pieces to all the felt pieces, eyes, the mouth, the ears, and the legs. Okay, now part 2, stitch features onto fleece. First off, I have a different setup right now going on with my camera, technically my phone. Oh my goodness, it looks dumb. Oh god. So I now have a tripod, and I'm trying out this ring light. From now on, I'm just gonna be experimenting with different cameras and camera setups and all that. So anyways, I didn't want to do this anymore. I wanted to give up. I'm like, the struggle is real. Not really, but okay. So for the eyes, I know last time I mentioned there's no way to stick these on, and they don't provide black thread. They don't tell you how to sew it on. They just, in the instructions, it literally just says stitch features onto fleece, and then stitching up close, and it doesn't say anything about the eyes. So what I ended up doing is I grabbed some super glue that I have, and it's got like, oh please just don't do y'all, probably will be. It has a little brush on the end. I went ahead and I used that to attach the eyes. When I was working on this, it's been 2 days. When I was working on this, I just sewed on the ears wherever, and then I realized now my ears look stupid. I'm like, no, I needed to move this one more over to the side, but because I was so frustrated, I just didn't even pay attention. But I got the mouth sewed on, the legs on the front sewed on, and then the heart, I decided to keep it on the butt just because I don't know, just because. And then the problem that I was having with, I wasn't really having a problem. The instructions were telling me or showing me with the legs to put them on. See how the fleece is in the same direction? To put them on what would be the inside. You just have to use your brain logics. You just have to use your brain logics and sew it on the other side to make sure you did get it on the inside. Because if I were to have kept it that way, See, look, if I were to have kept it on the inside like the instructions said, and I put the top on the bottom, it would have been like, you wouldn't have been able to put the stitches together. Like, are these pieces French pieces? You wouldn't have been able to put them together. So you just have to use a little bit of brain logic and don't do that. I tried to match up the legs the best I could. It is what it is. And then I know I have like these yucky glue marks, and for the most part you really won't see them. But what I went ahead and did is on all the knots, because I was so afraid the knots were going to come undone and some of them were kind of loose in some areas, I just went ahead and put super glue on the knots so the knots didn't go anywhere. So it's just like, so frustrating. If I really, actually no, because I glued those, I glued fabric together. Since I already glued those the knots down, it's a little late. I really wish I would have paid more attention. I was just so frustrated. I was like, no. Okay, so next, after all of that, it shows that I have to how to double knot, but next is lay down top fleece piece onto bottom, double knot fringe on both sides, leave the bottom open in the stuffings. Bottom open to put in the stuffings, spread out stuffing evenly, then double knot rest of fringe. Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll go ahead and stuff this thing now. Okay, so I have come back after completing my little plush. Kind of little plush. Okay, just overall, the plush is cute. Although I did make the ears look funny, which is fine because I put the heart on the butt, which is fine. It gave me, surprisingly, enough. They gave me enough stuffing to actually stuff it kind of okay. I mean, it's not the best, but it's still better than really crappy. But I did pull apart the stuffing as I was putting it in. Because that's just what I was thinking should happen, because it was squished for, while it was in the package, so I just figured pulling it apart would fluff it out. So, my opinion, is this kit worth it? No. I'm sorry. It just led to too many headaches, too much frustration. I will go through a list of pros and cons, but real quick, I just wanted to point out, you have to be careful, because since the needles are not pointy enough to poke, like, hurt, that doesn't hurt, it's still requiring it to go through the fleece of the llama, and and it bent the needle, and I'm like, what the crap? So, okay, some of the pros. Does it teach you how to, I think this is crooked. Oops, I think it's a little crooked. Sorry. Does it teach someone how to sew? Yes, it does. It actually teaches you how to make a starting knot, how to go, not literally how to take the needle, go up and then down. It doesn't show you like really step by step, but you get the general idea of how it's done. If you have a child that's wanting this kit, just make sure you're with them, at least part of it, so you can show them, oh, you go up and then down, but it teaches a kid how to sew, and in the end result you get somewhat of a cute kit. You get all the pieces, everything you need to make this, with the embroidery floss, which I have extra. I'm surprised I have extra embroidery floss. It gives you the needles. Ooh, maybe you should not put your hands, like, fling them fast. That's how you hurt yourself. Duh. Okay, so just no fast action. But it provides you with the needles. It provides you with each and every piece you need. The decoration pieces, the fleece pieces, the stuffing. It gives you everything you need. And it's pre-cut. You don't have to cut anything yourself. And these holes are pre-punched out, so you don't have to do that yourself, which is great. But the cons, oh, if only you could see my face. Oh no, the instructions. Okay, first off, the starting knot, that's a great knot. That's like a knot that you would use for sewing. The ending knot, they just basically show you loop it around and pull it through. That can get loose. That's why I glued down my pieces, is because those knots can get loose. The second part, the eyes, when it comes to sewing it on, like what the heck? They literally have no way for you to sew the eyes onto the plush. That's what got me. That's one of the things that frustrated me. It just did not have a way. Oh yeah, my eyes are wonky too. I don't care. And I've got a cat. They just have no way to actually sew the eyes on. I had to glue them on. The other part, which was like just a stupid frustration I had, it was just a stupid instruction. The way for them to put the sew the legs onto the plush, you don't put it on the inside part, you turn it around and you sew it on the outside. It's just like one of those what the crap things. But just because of those things, it made this kit just too frustrating for me to want to enjoy. I did not want to finish this. I did not. I just wanted to just throw it. Oh, another con. So right here in the corner, which I assumed was going to happen, there's a hole. You can see the stuffing. And just, unless if you sew that down or glue it down. And when I was going along, you can't actually see it though. In some parts, there's still some little gaps. A bonus thing though, like not a bonus thing, just another pro, is that it kept my attention for a few hours, even though I had to do this across a few days because of my frustration. So you get some playtime, but it's just, I'd have to, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd have to give it a 3 or maybe even a 4 because it's cute. But just the frustration of getting the eyes on and then the legs is just like not even worth it in my opinion. But it's my personal opinion. I could be doing it wrong, yes, but I followed the directions. I even showed the directions a little bit. But I can't, it's a cute idea, but if they just actually have a way for you to sew the eyes on and the instructions not be that confusing, then I'd say it would be worth it. But just in my opinion, I just cannot recommend this kit. So thanks for watching. Give me your opinion in the comments below. Do you think I totally messed up? Do you think I'm stupid? Okay, don't say that. Do you think I could have done better? Did I do something wrong? Do you like it? Do you like this kind of video? Please let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.